Fantastic, guys. So let's get the background on and the objectives and everything else on what we are doing in class at the moment. So we are working with this robot, and I guess you guys will enjoy the objectives that I'm going to explain to you. So the primary focus at this moment is learn how to control the robot through wheel rotations and degrees. Then measuring the distance up to 50 centimeters and working with robot orientation, and try to figure out what the difference is between wheel rotation and robot orientation. That is what we are going to try and figure out in this lesson. So let's go on. Right. So a little bit of technical information about the EV3 robot that we need to know about, and with specific reference to the robot that we are using in class at the moment. So on this side, on the left side, you will see the left motor here. The right motor on this side, that's where the wheels are, that's the motors that you can see there. The touch sensor is connected there to that black gear there in front, and we've got a color sensor in front there too. So basically we are looking from the back of the robot, so we hold the robot on the back side with the EV3 closest to you and that facing forward, the same direction that you're facing, and then this would be true for you. Just remember that that is very important to know which way is facing forward. That is also the front of the robot, and this is the back of the robot for those of you who are confused about that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we want to move the robot forward, and what we are going to do is we add a program block, then we change the program block in the EV3 programming app to degrees. From rotations we change it to degrees. This will show the moment, at this moment it showed 1, and it shows this little picture there. When this becomes a solid circle like there at the bottom, then you know you've changed over to degrees. Okay, so we've changed over to degrees, we select it, and you need to make sure that B and C motors are in this block. So it is a move steering block, so there must be 2 motors inside there, and this also shows that the robot is going to move straight forward, or at least trying to move straight forward. That's more accurate probably. So both motors starting up, the robot is going forward. That's what it means. Then what we are going to try and do is we're going to try and figure out if we want to move the robot 10 centimeters, what's the amount of degrees we need to put in here to get the robot to move 10 centimeters, the amount of degrees to move 20 centimeters, 30, 40 and 50 centimeters. That is to move the robot forward. We try to do it as accurately as possible. Then after we've done this exercise, we're going to move up to the next exercise. That would be the turning exercise, when we turn the robot for 45 degrees, 90 degrees here, 135 degrees and 180 degrees. Okay, so first of all we need to put a new block in there. We take out the 2 motor block and we put just a C motor block in. We change it again to degrees, and we make sure that it's a C motor block. Again, we can see that solid circle shows that this robot is going to be programmed in degrees, and 360 degrees equals 1 rotation. So that's what you should be able to see. So 360 degrees, how far is the robot going to turn? At this moment, what we want to do is we want to turn for 45 degrees. So we need to change this, make it a different number, like 200 degrees or something like that. See how far it turns until we get it to turn 45 degrees, and sort of go parallel with the 45 degree line. The same we do with 90 degrees, then 135 degrees, 180 degrees. On the protractor it's a little bit more difficult, as I will show you in the practical part of this lesson, where to put down the robot, how to put it down, that kind of stuff. Hopefully you guys understand now what we're trying to do. So at this moment our primary focus in class is to learn how to control the robot, the movement of the robot, how far the robot will move, everything in that direction, and then also the turning of the robot, and how many degrees we should put in this block every time to get the robot to move the certain distance or the certain angle that we want to. Okay guys, I'll be seeing you in the practical part of this lesson, where we will continue with this stuff.